A lot of you have to stop waiting on an apology. I was not a type of dude that would apologize. I didn't want to do it. I couldn't do it. I didn't feel it. I did not, and I can't make this any clearer. I did not feel the hurt and pain that she felt enough for me to say, baby, give me a hug. I'm sorry. Couldn't do it. It was not there. I'm telling y'all. We talk about lack of empathy, but we don't get to the depths of it. Lack of empathy, I was conditioned as a kid, probably after 11, to not apologize, to not feel pain, to suppress it, to not care about it, to watch a woman cry and laugh in her face. As a child, when I was spanked or abused or neglected, and I learned these things in therapy, where my therapist told me after we had the first conversation, she said, do you realize you were abused? And I was like, no, my parents didn't abuse me. I got mad. But I talked about my dad spanking me, how he spanked me, my sister. I talked about how I saw my parents fight, how my mother got her teeth knocked out, punched by my uncle. I talked about how I peed in the bed from the kindergarten to the 7th grade, how I slept on the floor from the kindergarten to like the 8th or 9th grade. I talked about how every time my dad would raise his voice, I would pee on myself. Wetting the bed is a symptom of abuse, and other things too, but this is what was brought to me. But you have to stop waiting on these people with narcissistic personality disorder or some traits. Stop waiting on them to apologize. They're not going to do it. Apologizing, for me, it felt like I was being defeated. It felt like I was being told to do something. You need to apologize. Or if she said it sweetly, Leon, you're not going to apologize? And I'm like, hell no. You shouldn't have did what you did. You shouldn't have said what you said. That was me, and I hate to trigger you all, but that was me. This lack of empathy runs deep. Every time I thought I had to apologize, she said I had to apologize, I would think about my childhood and how I was forced to not cry, to do something I didn't want to do, to be accused of something I didn't do, to be berated, all those things. So apology and hugging and saying I love you, I'm sorry, wasn't going to happen. The worst thing you expect a narcissistic person or narcissist to do is to face it, admit it, deal with it. They can't. They won't. It's a horrible feeling. The best thing they'll do is come back with a gift, cash apps, money, sex, food, communicating when they don't normally do that. Instead of apologizing, they'll do nice little sweet things. So keep in mind, if you're waiting on an apology and them to say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, they're not going to do it because they can't, because they don't feel it. It's suppressed and it's gone. You have a great night.